Hi, my name is Lakshman and this is my story. I'm a vegetable vendor. Commonly, people call me Sabzi Wale Bhaiya. I don't mind, for it's my occupation. This is my family. My dear wife Gayatri and my kids Ram and Sham. Ram is the elder one and studies in class 5th. Sham studies in class 1st. I myself have not studied much. I barely passed class 10. But I want my kids to become successful and educated, so I send them to school regularly. I'm not that rich. In fact, I barely keep up with my monthly expenses. And what more can you expect? I'm just a vegetable vendor. My life is quite common, but adventurous. Every day in the morning, I wake up at 4 am. I've been doing this for the past 7 years. I get ready and leave for the wholesale market or the heart on my old moped. This beauty may be old, but serves me well. I pick up an assortment of vegetables there from my familiar distributors. I always buy vegetables from them only. So, there exists a trust factor in our relationship. They never sell me substandard quality vegetables. Generally, I take items on a 7-day credit from Heart. These distributors know me well, so they are okay with it. They enter the amount in their ledger book and give a receipt daily. I keep the receipts in my wallet and maintain a record at home. Not that I do not trust them, but I want to be aware of my credit. After all, it's a huge sum that I have to pay weekly. I carry these vegetables to my home on my moped. Then I wash them and sort them out. I decide a rate for each vegetable, keeping a small margin for myself. I have a heavy breakfast and then leave with my thela at 8 am. There is a spot in the market I have rented for selling my vegetables. This market is usually crowded, so I sell well. Plus, my friends are here too. Meet Dabbu the fruit seller and Bheem the pan wala. I am never bored because of their company. Here comes the customer. बाबूजी, सबसे ताज़ा सब्जी मिलेगा इधर, ले जाइए. आलू 15 रुपए केजी, भिंडी 10 रुपए का 250 ग्राम. अरे दीदी जी, सबसे ताज़ा सब्जी है इधर. Phew, selling is an art. One has to be very polite and persistent. Otherwise, the customers will not buy from you. Plus, one needs to have a very good math. I may not be very educated, but I am very good at counting. It is required skill set, which my 7 years of selling experience has developed in me. Yes, I brag. Haha. Some customers are really nice. They talk to me nicely and buy regularly. I also offer them vegetables at a discounted price. Some customers are rude. They treat me like some servant and bargain over small prices. Some of them wear very nice clothes, come on a bike and appear very sophisticated. Then they start arguing over 1 or 2 rupees and call me a scoundrel for hiking up the prices. They are the ones who will buy a petty rose for 30 or 50 bucks for their lover, but squabble over 2 or 3 rupees when they are buying vegetables. They never question the MRP in big shops, but think we poor fellows are stealing their hard-earned money. That pisses me off. Anyways, we have to deal with them politely. Oh, it's 6 o'clock already, and most of my vegetables are sold. I'll try to sell the rest at a discounted price and then I'll head home. On my way back home, there is this grocery shop which gives me groceries on monthly credit. The shop owner is a very good friend of mine. I purchased my monthly groceries last week. I generally pay back in the first week of new month. Well, by the time I reach home, it's 8:30 pm. I separate the profit from the day's earning and put them both in separate boxes. The savings goes to the bank at the end of the month and the rest amount is used to settle up my heart bills. Now you may wonder that why I take a 7-day credit. Well, it's just that on many days I'm not able to sell all my vegetables. So some days I do not earn much. Keeping a 7-day credit system does help me pay back at such times. Well, enough work talk. Now let me eat the delicious food my wife has cooked. I'm famished after the day's work in the sun. Thereafter, I'll spend some quality time with my kids. Then I'll go to sleep. I have to wake up at 4 am tomorrow, you see. Good night.